through the eyes of the Slender Man. In the depths of the forgotten woods, the Slender Man awakens, longing to escape his cursed existence as a feared monster. Through his hollow eyes, he seeks understanding and companionship, but his eerie appearance only repels those he encounters. Isolation becomes his destiny, as he sees the world through his own tormented perspective. In the murky tangles of the forgotten woods, bound by mist and time, the demon woke. Legend or reality, deity or delinquent, feared he was in every whisper of disoriented travelers, a mere daris to utter his forbidden name, the Slender Man. Existing on moonbeams, shadows, and the whispering echoes of unsolved tales, he moved through the twilight. His presence, inexplicable, his form, inexplicably shape-shifting, his towering stature swathed in the soft obsidian black of uncertain dread. No face to consider, an empty canvas of pure white silently screaming stories left untold. His sinewy limbs, inhuman in length and dexterity, danced like burnished willow branches in the ever-casting light, their movements choreographed by the discordant harmony of night-born sentiments. His elongated fingers touched the coarse bark of the ancient oak, the secret talisman of a shared story of existence. Underneath this age-old fortress of life, he saw them, two children, lost from the boat of security, adrift on the shadowy sea of the unknown. Eyes as round as the full moon, and twice as bright, were orbs of unfathomable terror. To them, he was the embodiment of their childish nightmares, and the devourer of their innocence. But looking through his hollow eyes, one might see a different story. Solitude was his pain, existence his curse. The Slender Man longed not to be seen as a beast, but as a castaway, an outcast of existence itself, a prisoner in a world that did not want him. In the hushed whispers of the night, he reached out to the children. His touch, cooler than the icy grip of oblivion, caused the younglings to recoil, their terrified screams crystallizing in the frosty night. They fled, their fear embedding a deeper gash in his ethereal heart. Slender Man looked at his extended limb, the cause of their fear. Contrary to their belief, he aimed not to snarl them in his web of unending night, nor to whisper forgotten horrors into their vulnerable ears. He yearned for warmth, for contact that was not marred by terror and mistrust. He craved for understanding, for someone to see him, not through the prism of fear, but through the humble lens of acceptance. Emerging from his cavernous depths of desolation, he followed the trail left by the youthful souls. He found himself at the edge of the sleepy hamlet they called home. Through window panes shimmering with sepia-hued memories, he watched as the hamlet's residents gathered the children, the echoes of their fear-riddled tale painting him as but a monstrosity. It was a familiar narrative, his existence, once again, reduced to a specter haunting the edges of nightmares. Yet, he remained, compelled by an unspeakable longing. He was not a monster but a creature fueled by the same need that the humans, in their warmth-filled homes, took for granted: companionship. In the stillness of the night, he reached out, not with his elongated appendages, but with his hopes hinged on elusive understanding. His shadowy form danced in the moonlight, an unearthly ballet against the canvas of the midnight sky. His slender tendrils etching stories of alienation and longing into the cosmos. On the frost-strewn hill overlooking the hamlet, the Slender Man stood with the disheartened reality of an unheard melody. The misunderstood being desired nothing more than to exist among the living, not as a phantom in the periphery but as a participant in the harmony of life. Yet, he knew he was doomed to remain alone, forever observing life through the eyes of the Slender Man.